Why can't I get my visa if I've already been accepted into a US university? I get that question all the time. My name is Mandy and I am a former visa officer, and so I know everything that happens behind the scenes about US visas, whether it's an application or at the actual interview. And so please always hit subscribe to the Argo Visa YouTube channel, to TikTok, because we are the true experts of the visa interview process and we can tell you how to be successful. Okay, so if you're a student who is going to go to the United States, first of all, congratulations on getting accepted to a university. You probably have your I-20, you're very excited. This has been, something that has been long in the works. You have to probably take your TOEFL, apply to different schools, get accepted. And so it is a long journey and I'm very excited for you. However, keep in mind that just because you've been accepted into a US university or community college doesn't mean that you will pass your visa interview. And why is that? It's because visa officers understand more than anyone that the acceptance qualifications for schools in the United States vary drastically depending on what type of school it is. So if you're someone who has been accepted into an Ivy League school, you will probably have an easier time at your visa interview versus someone who has gotten accepted at a community college. And it's because admission standards at some US schools can be very low, and visa officers, when they see a school or a community college that they don't really recognize, that they don't know too much about, then they're going to be extra rigorous and scrutinize your case more during the visa interview, because they kind of want to make up for the school's low standards for admissions. And they want to make sure that you're someone who is actually prepared to go study, that this makes sense for your life right now, whatever you're doing. And so again, if you are one of the few people who have gotten accepted at a school that everyone knows, like Harvard and MIT, you're going to have an easier time at your visa interview. But if you're like the rest of us and you go to a non-Ivy League school, whether it's a four-year state school or a community college, you will need some extra help. And this is exactly what we do at Argo Visa. We are a team of ex-visa officers, and all we do all day, every day is help people prepare for their visa interview. When we were visa officers, we, have seen every type of case. We've interviewed so many people. Together, actually, our team has interviewed over 1 million visa applicants. That's a lot of visa interviews, right? So we know exactly what is likely to succeed and what is not likely to succeed. And so you don't have to do this by yourself. If you're someone that has invested in plans to study in the United States, that is already such a massive investment of your time, your energy, and your money that you don't want to get tripped up at the visa interview. And you want to make sure that you prepare the right way before your very first interview, because once you get a record that you've been denied a visa before, it stays with you forever and it becomes more difficult to get your visa approved. Okay, so this is why you are not automatically guaranteed a US visa just because you got an I-20 and just because you got admitted to a US school. So for more videos about student visas, check out our YouTube channel. We also have a TikTok channel, and we're always making videos that will be helpful to you on your US visa journey. But the best way to get the most concrete advice that fits your specific situation is to do a one-on-one consultation at argovisa.com with an ex-visa officer who can share with you, the best strategy to use and practice mock interviews with you so that you feel confident going into your next interview. And that confidence is going to be so key on whether or not you get approved or not. When I do Argo consultations with clients, when we do our first mock interview, it is so different than our last mock interview. Our first mock interview, the client is usually saying the wrong thing and I'm correcting them and saying, oh, okay, that's really confusing. Can you elaborate? By the time I'm done with them, they know exactly what to expect at their visa interview and they know exactly how to be successful. And I hope that will be you. So check us out at argovisa.com. We look forward to helping you.